What's a song that has brought you to tears? Sleeping at Last has so many beautiful, emotional songs. Ryan is one of the most talented, yet underrated musicians of our time. Saturn is a masterpiece. Moon River. I would sing it to my horse to calm him down. Last year he had complications from an emergency surgery and had to be euthanized. I sang it through the entire process so he wouldn't be scared, especially when he collapsed. I have a horrible singing voice and I was crying the entire time, but I just didn't want him to be scared. ETA, thank you all for the kind words and awards. There is a bit of a silver lining. Through a whole lot of overtime and pure luck, I was able to buy my late horse's nephew. I named him Silver Lining, and for some reason he calms down when I sing Moon River when he's scared. Old Man by Neil Young has a very special place in my heart. Harvest Moon for me when I was going through a really bad breakup. A few weeks ago I had a dear friend sit me down and tell me that she remembers the old me, and if I wanted to leave my husband she and my friends were there for me. This song hits a little too close to that nerve. I had a friend do that. Best friend I ever had, and truly changed my life. Said she loved me but couldn't be my friend anymore and watch me be abused. I left that day. She died a few years ago suddenly and I never got to tell her just what she did for me. Well, your comment makes me tear up. It sounds like you have some really wonderful friends. I hope you are okay and are able to accept help if you need it. Deliver Us from the Prince of Egypt. That shit gets me every time, and I'm not a crier or get teary-eyed easily. Most of the songs from that movie get me. Especially that one. But also when they sing Through Heaven's Eyes. Just, all the songs. He was so centered on himself, he did not even care to listen to the lyrics of the music he played to slam his son. My God. Remember Me, watching Coco a month after my grandma died was a bad idea, and that Remember Me at the end was my breaking point. One day I was driving and Simple Man came on and for some reason it just struck me extra hard that day. Simple Man is one of those songs you hear 1,000 times and are fine, but then it gets you when you're least expecting it. I had the same experience and it changed how I listened to that song. Oh yes. I also had that once with Dust in the Wind. I had listened to that song a million times before, but that one time on a bus it just hit me so hard. That one always gets to me. That deep, deep sense of loss from a man who was broken by the death of his child. I don't cry much, but just remembering that song gets me teary-eyed. Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. One of my sister's favorite songs. They played it at her funeral and ever since then I've had to excuse myself from situations where it was playing because the tears just start automatically. I almost cried, stopped myself though, since I wasn't in the best of places to start crying. I then switched to Life Could Be a Dream, which lighted up the mood for me. On a similar note, I can't listen to When She Loved Me by Sarah McLachlan because of the second Toy Story, when Jessie realized she wasn't wanted anymore. That song just breaks my heart. Love of My Life. I saw a video of it where Brian was singing it and they put Freddie on a screen behind him. I cannot hear that song again.